Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Looking Diecast, and today I have a video. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think it'll bring back a lot of memories for many of us who grew up in the 60s and 70s. This is the 2021 Matchbox Station Wagon 5-pack. This was a pretty chancy release for Matchbox. I'm going to show it some love coming right up. The name station wagon predates all of the vehicles in this pack. It goes way back to the early part of the 19th century when custom wagons were being built to haul travelers and their luggage from the train station to their hotel. Back then, everybody traveled by rail. And while this pack of cars doesn't have any offerings from the early part of last century, it does have a really good selection going way back to 1959. From top to bottom, we have the '02 Audi RS6 Avant. This would probably nowadays be called a sport wagon. 1964 Ford Fairlane wagon. This is definitely old school. Cadillac CTS wagon. Matchbox is releasing a lot of Caddies this year, including this wagon twice. The '59 Chevy wagon. Over the top livery here. Can't wait to get a closer look at this one. The 1971 Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser, and this is the crown jewel of 1970s suburban station wagons. On the back is that sweet caddy wagon on the turntable at your local dealership. I would have loved to have seen an old-timey dealership with the Vista Cruiser or the Fairlane. I think they missed an opportunity there. Let's get these open for a closer look. First up is a fairly modern take on the wagon. When the '02 Audi RS6 Avant was introduced, it was clear that this was not a traditional station wagon. This performance luxury wagon had a twin turbocharged V8 engine. It provides 450 horsepower. This release is a matte finish. It's gunmetal metallic gray with black 5-spoke superfast sport wheels. The windows are lightly smoke tinted and the interior is black. One of the most notable features is the moonroof. The paint tampo design on the front is extremely detailed. The Audi logo is in silver on the front grille. The headlights and fog lights are painted and the license plate is custom. It spells Audi RS6. The excellent paint is continued on the rear with the Audi logo, amazing taillight detail, the license plate, and an RS emblem just to the left of the tag. If you're looking for other releases of this casting, keep in mind that the 2018 mainline release is incorrectly labeled as the '94 Audi Avant RS2. Old car, new release, the 1964 Ford Fairlane wagon. This is just like the old beater wagon that we had when I was a kid. You could throw your fishing rods, a sheet of plywood, or just about anything in the back. This one is a metal flake pale gold. I really like the detail trim in black and silver along the sides. The wheels are chrome ring discs. The interior is tan and the windows are smoke tint, and that color combination works really well and gives this piece a vintage look. No additional paint in the front, but the tooling on the gray plastic grille, bumper, and headlights is really good. The tailgate is gray plastic as well. It would be really hard to fit a miniature sheet of plywood in the back here. In the way is a small metal post that's needed for the assembly of this model. Holy metallic eggplant, it's the Cadillac CTS wagon, and it's honestly not as purple in real life as it is in these photos. I usually take my photos in natural light, but it's been raining for days here, so I took these in the light booth, and that really exaggerates the purple. Bit of an odd choice for a color in my opinion. The wheels are chrome split 10s, which almost always work perfectly with these luxury cars. The windows are blacked out because unfortunately there's no interior on this release that I can see. The front grille is decked out with silver and black paint, and the Cadillac emblem is right there in the center. The headlights are painted as well. Great detail on the back includes orange taillights and that silver trim. The license plate is in black and it has that Cadillac signature. This is the second release of this vehicle this year. It also appears in that Cadillac series. Honestly, this one is a little disappointing. I expect to see blackout windows on lesser brands, not Matchbox. I don't think the cost savings of having no interior worked well here. Okay, here's where things get interesting. The '59 Chevy wagon is gearing up for a Wild West tour. This one is metallic purple and it's decked out in white and gold tampos. The pinstriping is actually rope, fitting with the Western theme. It says Wild West Tours in Texas. On the rear door is a golden horseshoe with a star. On the quarter rear panel it says, "See the Grand Wild West with Texas Jean." This is another model with blacked out windows. This time there's a reason though. There's a luggage rack on top. This is the 4th time this model's been released. All of the other releases have had a canoe on top. This luggage piece is the same piece that we see on the 65 Land Rover Gen 2. The front has a gray plastic bumper and grille with nice detailing. The back also has a gray plastic bumper and that classic 1950s styling. Now this is iconic Americana, the 1971 Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser. This is the kind of sweet ride Carol Brady would hit the town in. It's a glossy bright blue. It's got that wood veneer. That wood veneer is actually an homage to the very first wooden station wagons. Tri-cut wheels complete the look. The interior is tan and the light smoke windows let in lots of light. The base is silver chrome, so the front bumper and grille are too. Checking out the back, you can see the dogs looking out of the window. It kind of reminds me of the MG 1100, one of my all-time favorite Matchbox releases. Now most folks who grew up in the 70s remember riding in the back of one of these cars. No seatbelts, no rules, just kids jumping around in the back of the car. So let me know what you think of the station wagon pack. I honestly had a great time checking these out. Definitely brought back some great memories. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. See you again soon. And until I do, enjoy the ride.